In today's video, we are doing two of my favourite things in golf. First of all, playing my first ever round of golf with a brand new driver. And not just any driver, the brand new technology CarbonWood Stealth driver from TaylorMade. But what better way to test this new technology and have fun with a new driver on the golf course? Well, the second favourite thing is drivable par fours. And here at Buckingham Golf Club, there's not just one, there are multiple drivable par fours, including the very first hole. Let's get on the range and warm this puppy up and take a look at this new technology. Sound is fantastic. Shame you're left-handed.
It's a shame.
Give a have a hit with it.
Oh,
What are you saying?
That's nice.
CarbonWood.
CarbonWood. Now talk to me. What is CarbonWood?
Right, well, I'm glad you asked. The technology is very different, right? There's never been a driver with a face made of carbon before. Got a lot of carbon. You've got one of the sim drivers I used to use as well, on the top. But in this club, the carbon is on the face. Now, what the guys are saying in the technology is that to make a club give faster ball speed, you need the face to be lighter. And basically, they got about as light as they could with titanium faces.
Right.
They've been working on this for 20 years, trying to find a way of making a carbon face that actually gave you all the normal things you need in a, have a look, in a face. But they took a long time to do it. But the way they've now been able to do it is they've got 60 pieces of carbon all layered together on this face, and this is where you get this, they've still got the twist face as well.
Rippling
and basically it's the 60 layers of carbon that allow it to give it the structure and sound, make the face look bigger, and the face being bigger while still being lighter has allowed them to then move weight to other parts of the golf club, so they improve on the consistency and make the golf club faster. So this one should give me faster ball speed. First hole, playing just over 250 yards, slightly wind across today, but here at the Buckingham Golf Club, there are 4 under 300 yard par 4s. One of them only just over the legal limit. Did you guys know there is actually a legal limit? And there are a few very, very close to that. Today's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully this video will be a perfect companion to some of those more really technical, in-depth review videos you may have seen for this new driver. I'm just an amateur golfer putting into play for my first ever round. First hole, Buckingham Golf Club. Phil, you remember here, Gav, you remember here. What should we do on this first hole? What's the drive for the green, right?
Your layup is probably an 8-iron wedge.
Yeah.
Or I think you just need to get as far up as you can.
Imagine coming to the golf course for your first round of the year with a brand new technology driver and then laying up on the first.
No.
You send me home.
I'll send you home. You're not welcome here.
It's a little bit righter than I wanted, but we are about level with the front of the green, just off to the right. It's hard for someone here to draw to aim far enough left to allow for that wind, so the wind rode it. We're not on the green in one, we have got a birdie chance. We've got to go over these trees onto the green. Oh, he hasn't hit it. Okay, well, it's no fireworks, but it's the easiest of 4s. I actually got it wrong. There are actually 5 under 300 yard par 4s here. So the goal today is going to be try to shoot under par for those 5 holes. I mean, we want to shoot under par in general, but that could be a bit more of an ask. Under par for those short par 4s. That is the goal. What a putt! Oh, no way! First par 3. Massive thing I think a lot of golfers don't get right on a par 3. They don't think about the carry distance. This is 157 downhill, but the carry over the first bunkers is only 148. Playing probably about 140. And for me, this is my first round of the year. It's something I love to do at the beginning of every single year, is get my distances, do my gapping out. Don't think enough people do this. It's massively valuable, and I've not done it for a very long time. So recently, I got the old SkyTrak on, I did a full gapping session, so now I've got all new numbers for how far they go.
I really cannot recommend highly enough a gapping session. And my top tips for when you do one, really focus on hitting a shot as you would on a golf course. When you're getting feedback and seeing how far they go, it's so easy to try and hit it as far as you can, trying to get a certain number. You're not trying to see how far you can hit it, you're trying to see how far you do hit it. Tip number 2 would be to make sure you give yourself enough shots with each club. Not too many that you get too tired by the end, but enough that you get some good ones and some bad ones to give yourself a proper average. Now, there's loads of other stuff you can do on the SkyTrak. You can go on the range and practice normally, do nearest the pins against your friends. Also, play some of the best golf courses around the world, as you've seen me do before also. It really is a very fun tool, phenomenally accurate and at a very affordable price. So if you're in the market for a little rangefinder, get a little garage set up like I've got, link in the description. So for my session today, I'm hitting all my wedges, all my irons up to hybrid. Even though I have raised the roof of my garage to create some more room for a full swing, it's not quite high enough to be sure I'm not going to scuff up my 3-wood or driver. So we're going to hybrid and we're leaving it there.
And there we have it. Here is the data right there. The one thing that's leaping out at me, I'm quite happy with the 12 sort of yard gap between the clubs, maybe a bit more than I'd like it, but the one that is a real problem is the gap between the pitching wedge and the 9-iron. Pitching wedge 112, I think I've just hit a bad batch of balls there, as in not good swings, because that should definitely be around the 120. So need to work on that possibly. Okay, so there we go then. You know the number now. I've just got to get over 140 to get on the green. Now, an 8-iron for me is now going nearer to 150, but I think it's still the right club because I don't really want to be short. But it's all irrelevant if I don't make good contact. Right, well, I've just got on the green over that bunker, and I think that's why it's so important you understand the concept of carry distance, and you can't do that unless you know your own carry distances. Too many people just aim at the flag and either go long or short. I was very much working on the carry distance to carry the bunker, and I didn't hit it great. Because I allowed for that carry distance, I'm on the green, time for birdie. Okay, this is the driver ball in inverted commas, because these boys might be able to get there. I don't think I can get there. It's about 250 yards, slightly into the wind, so it's probably on my limit. Now, we're obviously talking about the new CarbonWood Stealth from TaylorMade. I've got to be honest, those who watch my channel, you guys know I am sponsored by TaylorMade, so if you want an independent review, you're going to need to go and check out one of the other boys. They make some great videos. I'll maybe link a few of those down in the description. But for me, this is going to be my honest review of my first round on the golf course, and I can honestly tell you, I like it. I've hit some very good drives so far. I've dropped one shot that was very much down to a poor approach shot on stroke index 1, so I'm fine with it. But I like the sound of it. I'm quite happy with the where it's going as well. I'm going to have to control the ball flight. I mean, that's as good as I can hit it. Just short of the green. 54 degree, trying to make up and down, just off to the left. Oh, go in, go in! Right, well this one is no way reachable normally. What's the distance? 290, it's under 300, but it's uphill, playing into the wind. It's probably playing more like 350. So this one's just about getting it in play. Up the right hand side, if I remember correctly, Phil. That's where you want to miss it, right? No danger right, all the danger's left. That's definitely up the right. Tricky lie this one, but it's 90 yards playing into the wind. And we now know this 50 degree club is around about 100, so should be a good number. We're dancing. Crikey. Thank you. Oh, I was worried about that one. Right, this is the one though. We know there are a few par fours. We're on a good score. We're 1 under for the par fours. We're actually level par in total. So it'd be nice to actually finish this round off, see if we can get a good number. But this is the one. This is officially almost as short legally as a par 4 can be. It's only 3 yards more than it can be to be legally a par 4. Great chance, but there's danger. There is a little snaking ditch water all up the middle of the fairway, and there's also a ditch all up the left-hand side. So if you miss the green even just, you could be in real trouble. But there's only one decision. We are going for it, of course, but this is one that could cost us. It could pay big, probably the most reachable of the par 4s, would you say?
Yes.
most reachable, but also the one that's got the most danger. So great risk reward hole, great risk reward hole. Oh, it's as good as I can hit it. Hasn't moved an inch, has it? Pin high, plugged bank, we saying? Delighted. Man. Yes. Right, this is the last of the par fours, and this one is out of reach. It's last of the par fours, last of the short par fours. It is 280 yards, so I definitely can't get there, but the story is you've got to hit driver. Normally I'd never ever hit driver here. I'm under par, so I've got a buffer, but this is the wrong club selection, but I've got to do it, that's the rules. So, just hope for the best really. The rain's coming down and all sorts now. I've got loads of excuses I'm clocking up here.
Stop that.
Right edge of the bunker, you say, yeah? Okay, we're in play. It's just a pull, horrible putt. Just in time as the rain comes down, that's the end of the par fours, the drivable par fours. You guys, I'm being upfront with you. You know I'm sponsored by TaylorMade, so you're going to expect me to say something good about the club, but hand on my heart, I love it. I absolutely love it. I haven't really hit a bad drive with it all day. Now, I am a fairly decent driver of the golf ball. It is going to take a lot, and every year I do these fittings, or every year I try the new TaylorMade products, and I never really want to lose the one I've been hitting before. It's every year got better. Today has probably been the best first round with a new driver I've had in a while. The Sim 2 Max won me the club championship. It was going not as far, but it was going incredibly straight. The Stealth, I think, is going to be further. My concern was, will I lose the consistency? I haven't today. It's been fantastic for me today, very, very straight. I've completed the challenge, under par for the par fours, the drivable par fours here, or the shorter par fours, so I'm very, very happy with that. And I'm actually on a half decent score. I'm actually level par now with only a few holes to go. So at the end of the video, if you've enjoyed it, make sure you drop a like on it, subscribe if you are new. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the new Stealth, whether you're keen to give it a go. And if you want to stick around, see how I finish off, I'll play the next few holes and I'll fast forward and see if I can finish this round off. Right, two to play, haven't missed much, two fairly regulation pars, but this 17th is absolutely brutal. It's my last shot hole, level par, it's a tough-ish finish. Big, straggly tree with a draw. Out the tree, there's the draw. It's at the flag, I didn't get out the middle of the club, it's going to be short. Oh! That is a very disappointing bogey finish.